Attack on Titan. Alright. The anime's done. The manga's done, except for the one like post-volume chapter thing that's coming out, which I think was meant to come out by now. So I don't know, maybe it's already out and I just missed it. Let's see. So we have a bracket fight. I thought about doing a tier list, and then I thought, you know what? I just can't be bothered because there's so many characters and I don't want to like talk about everyone in detail. I just want to pick between them. It's so much quicker. So, you know, it's so easy as well. Like Eren and Willy. Like, it's not even close. Eren, right? I love Willy. I love his name, Willy. I love his speech. It was really cool. He looks kind of cool, you know? But it's Eren Yeager, you know? What else can I say? Grisha and Yelena. Again, another obvious choice. Grisha, you know? I loved when he yelled at Zeke when he was a kid. What a cool scene. I like that scene where he's crying because of like seeing Zeke and he's crying and he's like, "What have I done?" And I'm sorry, son. You know, it's great. So yeah, Grisha, Levi, and Onyankopon. Levi, obviously, you know, it's Levi. What can I say? Onyankopon is a minor character. He does come in clutch with the plane at the end. That was really good. But Levi is Levi. You know, Levi is a contender for possibly winning all this. Who knows? Jean and Falco. Jean. I mean, what does Falco even do? Who cares about Falco? Am I right? What a lame guy. Who cares? I guess he's kind of a good person, you know, one of the very limited probably. Has he ever done anything bad? Like, who knows? But Jean, because Jean is cooler, and we'll get to that. Hanji and, is that Niccolo? I really like Niccolo. No, it's got to be Hanji. Hanji's been around. She's the most inquisitive. When I think of Hanji, I think of the first few chapters where she was introduced and the novelty of actually having a character in the story who was interested in the mysteries explicitly. Because obviously there's a lot of mysteries in Attack on Titan. As the viewer, you're really interested. You're like, what are the answers to all these mysteries? Why is no one asking these questions? Then Hanji comes in and she's the one postulating on all these things, and it's just great. Sasha and Shadis. The only interesting thing Sasha ever did was die. That's the only thing I ever found interesting about her, I think. So Shadis. I like Shadis. Like that one episode we got, Bystander or whatever, like the backstory basically with him thinking he was important and finding out that he wasn't. Or at least coming to the self-conclusion that he wasn't. But in the end, sacrificing himself, and no one will ever know, you know. I think I like his story a lot. Way more than Sasha's lame story, even if I may have teared up when she died, alright? In the anime at least. I definitely didn't tear up in the manga when she died. Alright, next up, Erwin and oh my god. Why can't I remember his name? The Mali guy. Oh my god, this is how terrible. I thought I was a fan here. What is his name? This guy. He dies with Shadis in the boat. He has like a strange name. Anyway, someone tell me in the chat, alright? Owen. I mean, that's the obvious answer. Annie and Peek or Piek. Annie or Piek? I know particularly Kyle and Rika really like Annie, and I think I like pushed them to like figure out why they like her, and I don't remember their answer, like when we do the reread. But I don't think I really found it that interesting. So probably Piek. I enjoy Piek. She's clever. I guess that's really it. Then we have Armin and Ymir. Ymir, obviously. Armin, you know, he's one of the main characters in Attack on Titan. I'm sure everyone loves him because he's like clever and like is the like the thematic center of the story. He's the smart one, figures out what the point of life is and all that with Zeke. But Ymir is Ymir. She's so cool. Like, what a cool sci-fi concept. What a sad little story where she's you know, enslaved, gets her tongue ripped out, family killed. And she's the whole point to the ending of Attack on Titan. So obviously she's the most important, the coolest, the cutest, the saddest, you know, everything. Whatever extreme you think of, it's probably Ymir is involved. Remember when she cried? Because I guess we saw her eyes and she cried. God, that was sad and awesome. So Ymir. Zeke, I don't know, but Porco or Galliard didn't really, or this Galliard, I guess, didn't do anything interesting. And Zeke is awesome. I love Zeke. He's so smart. Mikasa, way better than Flock. I don't even need to explain. Connie and Kenny, they kind of sound similar in their names, I guess, but Kenny, of course, because Kenny is much cooler and much more introspective, you know. I did like how in the anime, Connie had like a lot of hair, though. I never noticed that when I was reading for some reason. What a weird picture for Historia. Is that even Historia? Are there other ones? No, I guess not. And Niall, is that what his name? Niall? No, oh, is it Historia? Oh, no, oh, what have I done? Oh my god. Is it actually Historia, or do I go with Niall? I think Historia. When I think of Historia, I think of in the cave, you know, my goodness, where she's flipping over her dad, and it's like she's giving her a speech. That's what I think of, so I like Historia. Gabby. No more has to be said. And Reiner, because Reiner is Reiner and is really cool. And Ymir, because she has like her one shining moment where we see her backstory and she was like valuable. But she wanted to live for her own life, you know, instead of what other people expected of her. So what a cool story. You know, let's just blast through this, right? Eren and Grisha. Eren's the coolest. His mind is broken. That's what I like about him. Levi's cool. He does these cool things and we like him. And he's introspective in the final episode, which was really good. I'm talking about the smile that you guys had. All these new people have. Love it. Shardis or Hanji, her mystery box stuff is great. Owen, because Owen speeches, good commander, has a bunch of cool scenes. Ymir and Zeke. Oh boy. Ymir and Zeke. The concept of Ymir is just so cool. Like so much cooler than anything else in Attack on Titan. But as a character, she doesn't like have that much to her. But Ymir, guess what? She wins. Mikasa and Kenny. Mikasa's probably going to win this, honestly. We'll see. And then Historia and Gabby. Obviously, Gabby, come on. And Reiner and Ymir. Reiner. Although Ymir has like a soft spot in my heart. Even though I haven't like rewatched or reread any of her stuff in, I think, since the first time I consumed it. But for some reason, she stands out. I really liked her. But here we go. All right. Eren or Levi? Eren. His mind is messed up. That's what I like about Eren, believe it or not. Hanji or Owen? Owen. It's Owen, come on. Ymir or Mikasa? Mikasa. Whoa, what happened? She disappeared. Mikasa, of course. Naturally. Because Mikasa is just the next generation of Ymir, right? She did what Ymir couldn't. And if you have watched any of my videos, you know how much I love Mikasa, you know. She's the greatest. She's, just everything about her is great. Gabby, way better than Reiner. Oh, look at this. We did it. 2 more. Eren and Owen. Owen has a lot more hype moments, believe it or not. But Eren is sad. And he grows as a character, you know, whereas Owen doesn't really grow much, if any. So, Eren, better. Gabby and Mikasa. Gabby has an awesome story where hasn't thought through her ideology much, you know, and then she thinks it through. She realizes that she's doing some bad things, some cruel things, and then she lives a happy life. But then it's Mikasa who was sad because her parents died, and then has to kill Eren. So Mikasa, and then as we expect, Mikasa wins. So there we go. Crazy. This is my bracket fight. I hope you enjoyed. All right. Mikasa is the greatest character in Attack on Titan, and she'll never be topped.